Whoosh. Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm bringing my opinions about a lens, and the lens I'm talking about you probably already saw in the intro. It's the Yongnuo 35mm f2 lens. I've been looking around for a while now for a semi-wide lens, especially for some more crowded spaces and also to shoot in the streets. And I wanted it for the EOS system specifically. So all the new lenses around 35mm new were expensive. The used ones were still above what I wanted to spend with this lens for this type of purpose. So I just postponed it, and I was just shooting with my nifty 50s. In this case, this is the MK1. I was happy about it. Just sometimes I needed something a little bit wider. I have a zoom lens. I have a 20-40 Sigma lens, an old lens. It works great. I have no complaints again, but it's kind of heavy. So I needed something more compact, a prime lens specifically. And I just postponed that idea for a while, and then Yongnuo started to manufacture lenses. They started with the 50mm 1.8, and then they went to the 35mm f2. And I just bought it. It was cheap. It was 70 euros. I really cannot complain about the price. Really affordable. And let me just say it right now. In terms of performance, I'm happy with it. I am. If you read some other reviews on the internet, people say that it's not great. Well, it's not perfect. Obviously, it's a 70 euros lens, so it's not going to be perfect. Will I do a paid work with it? Yes, specifically because most of the time it's going to be just to be published on the web, on a website, Facebook, something like that. So it has enough resolution for all that kind of work. If someone paid me to, or wanted to pay me to make a billboard to put on outside in the street, maybe not. Honestly, not. And for something that big, maybe not the cameras that I could currently own will be able to do something with quality. So for regular work, for web postage, for Facebooks, Instagrams, all that stuff, it's, for me, in my opinion, it's more than enough. So let's just do the unboxing. It's quite simple and short. So here I have the box, the signature black and gold from Yongnuo. Let me just open the box. The box, it's not that great. As you can see, it's already falling apart. And I already used this lens in my previous video, for example, on the shooting film on the streets of Lisbon. But that video is not good enough to actually evaluate the quality of this lens. So I'll go do something separate right now. So nothing special, some instructions. Let me put this away. The usual bubble wrap. And the plastic baggie. So I already use this lens. This is not the first time I'm unboxing it. Here it is. And it comes with a lens cap and a rear cap. And here it is. It also had the little plastic thingies you can peel apart from the front and back elements, but it's already gone. So there you have it. It's a simple lens. It's a 35mm f2, nice and wide enough for me for what I wanted, and it's great. So let's just compare with a 50mm Mark 1, the 1.8. So as you can see, they are similar in size. The filter threads are different. So the 50mm is heavier. It is a little bit heavier. So let me put just a 50mm to the side, and let's focus on this one. So as you can see, it's really a simple design. It has a metal mount, which is good, and an AF and MEF switch, autofocus and manual focus. Really simple design. I believe this is a clone of the older model of Canon's, also the 35mm f2, made in China. I have no complaints about it. It just works. It's great. So right now I'm going to take a couple of shots for you guys to, I'm going to share those raw files for you guys if you want to check the details about it. I'm going to shoot at f2, 2.8, f4 and 5.6. That's more than enough to test the picture quality of a lens. I'm going to use my trusty old 550D. It's my current only EOS digital camera right now. I'm going to mount this, and bear in mind, since I'm mounting a 35mm on a crop sensor body, it's going to be around 50 something millimeters, so it's not an actual 35mm. But on my field cameras, it's an actual 50 because they are technically a full frame. So I'm going to put Mario here, this Mario toy, on the top of my camera. Sorry about the shake, if this shakes. Okay. So I'm going to put this on aperture priority. This should be okay. And I'm going to shoot, let me see, somewhere around here. Okay, so f2, I'm ISO 400, 2.8, f4, and 5.6. So in this case, my shutter speed is getting too low, so I'm going to increase my ISO to 800, trying to stabilize my camera. Let me see if the results are satisfactory. And they look okay. So I'm going to share these files later for you guys to enjoy the picture quality. Let me just take Mario out of my camera. And this is pretty much it. In my opinion, it's more than enough for normal work to post on the webs and Facebooks and all of that. And for the price, I really cannot complain. It works fine. It has not failed me yet. Obviously, all lenses are probably will fail sooner or later. I haven't had any issues so far with any lens I own, but the possibility exists. It exists with Yongnuo lens or any other brands or type of lenses. So in my opinion, if you are in the market for an EOS lens in this type of this aperture, f2, and this focal length, 25mm, and you are in a tight budget, as me, I don't really want to spend much money on this kind of stuff because I'm cheap that way. I want to use my gear, and I don't want to cry because I spent so much money and it's now damaged by some reason. Just the way I like to think. You don't have to think exactly as me. So if you are in a budget or just don't want to spend that amount of money that the original Canon lenses cost, go ahead, buy it, enjoy it, and you for sure will make do the 70 euros that you're going to spend with it. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope it was useful, and I see you next time.